People call it luck. They call it fate. They say, don't fight it. Just accept it. But luck. Luck is just a story. A story made up to keep you still while others move. To keep you waiting while others act. Think of life like a football match. We don't choose when to enter the field. That's our birth. We don't choose when to leave. One day the whistle blows and our time is over. But what happens in between? That part is ours. Some people stand frozen. They wait for the ball to roll perfectly to their feet. They whisper, "If I'm lucky, maybe I'll get a chance." But the truth? The players who run, who train, who fight for every inch, they're the ones who score. Now imagine this. The ball rolls to your feet. The goal is open. The crowd is cheering. And instead of kicking, you freeze. You think, maybe luck isn't on my side today. So you wait. And in that single moment of doubt, the chance is gone. The ball is taken. The game moves on. What's left behind? Regret. Not because you failed, but because you never even tried. That's what luck does. It tricks you into waiting instead of acting. When someone rises, people whisper, "He's lucky." When someone falls, they sigh, "Unlucky." But luck is just a mask. Behind every so-called lucky break is hard work and persistence. Behind every unlucky moment is not fate. It's a lesson, a chance to adjust, a chance to try again. There's no such thing as being doomed by bad luck. There is only the choice, stop or continue. And winners? Winners continue. For centuries, rulers used luck to control the powerless. If they won, they said it was fortune. If others suffered, they said it was bad luck. And people believed it. Because when you believe in luck, you stop asking questions. You stop fighting. It was the same with religion at times. People were told to wait for blessings, for miracles, for fortune. But waiting is not living. Waiting is surrender. The Stoics saw through this illusion. They taught, control what you can, accept what you cannot. You cannot control when you are born. You cannot control when you die. But you can control how you play the game in between. Your choices, your discipline, your courage. A Stoic doesn't wait for luck. A Stoic prepares so well that when opportunity shows up, everyone else calls it luck, but he knows it was work. Thomas Jefferson once said, "I am a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it." He wasn't praising luck. He was exposing the lie. Luck is man-made. It's the word people use when they don't see the years of training, the persistence, the sacrifice, the sleepless nights. Life isn't a lottery. It's a match. The ball won't always roll your way. The crowd won't always cheer. But the question is, will you keep running? Will you take the shot? Maybe you'll score. Maybe you'll miss. But the true victory is knowing you didn't waste the game waiting for miracles. You played, you fought, you lived. And remember this, life is not about money. It is not about being called successful. It is about one thing. Did you play? A poor man may live his whole life in poverty, but if he gave his best, if he followed his heart, if he did what he loved, then on his deathbed, he is not defeated. He can smile and say, "I played. I lived." Now think of the opposite. A man born into riches, with every advantage. But he never took risks. He never dared. He lived safe, small, afraid. He may die wealthy, but inside, he knows he never played the game. So who is richer? The poor man who lived fully, or the rich man who never lived at all? So don't measure your life in coins or titles. Measure it in courage, in effort, in the fire of trying. Because the game of life was never about the scoreboard. It was about whether you stepped on the field and played with everything you had. I hope this gave you strength today. If it did, show some love with a like and subscribe for more stories that remind you the game of life is yours to play.